Could I speak to Steve Wilson, please?
Are you waiting for Lynn Warner?
Yeah.
I'm afraid you're wasting your time. She won't be going to work today.
Why not?
I'm not at liberty to discuss that with you. I suggest you talk to your father about it.
But what's the matter?
I told you. Ask your father about it.
Dad, what's going on?
Like what?
Oh, come off it. Why isn't Lynn coming into work today?
Oh.
Well, why isn't she coming in?
Oh, Jeff, she's gone. Let's leave it at that.
Gone? What, for good?
Yeah. It's all for the best, son. You mightn't think so now, but you will later on.
Look, you knew about this last night, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, why didn't you tell me? I went in there to pick her up like an idiot.
Oh, be fair, son. How was I to know you're going to pick her up? Look, you're better out of it, believe me. You can never trust a convicted prisoner, especially a woman.
I suppose it does take time. Everything takes time in here. It's all right, just ignore it. Come on.
I want to talk to you.
Leave her alone.
Oh, piss off. I'm talking to the monkey, not her keeper. There's a couple of things I forgot to get.
Really?
Yeah. Things to go with that pretty mirror you gave me. Oh, sorry, love. Pick it up. Thank me.
Thank you. Make me sick. Why don't you pick on Monica and see how far you get?
Why don't I pick on you? You'll get the same if you don't toe the line. Piss off!
What's going on?
Karen tripped.
Right, everybody move away. Move it. You all right? You better see the doctor.
I'm all right.
Oh, we'll still see the doctor. Yeah. Was this an accident?
Yeah.
How did it happen?
I slipped.
Really?
I'll leave you to it.
Hold up. And look up. It wasn't an accident, was it, Karen?
I told you.
Yes, I know what you told me, but you and I know different, don't we? Look right. Left. Look up. I'm not stupid, Karen. Look right. Left. Yes, well, everything seems to be all right in there. You're going to be a bit sore for a while, but otherwise you'll live. You can't let people get away with this sort of thing, Karen.
You and I know better than that, Greg. Anyway, she'll get hers.
Well, that's not the way to handle this.
Really? Why not?
You don't meet violence with violence. You've never believed that.
Nobody stays the same, Greg. Not in here.
Hello, Lynn.
Oh, hi. What are you doing here?
Well, why didn't you tell me?
Tell you what?
That you were leaving the nursery.
I didn't leave. Your dad sacked me.
He sacked you? I don't believe it.
Why? Because it's me telling you and not him?
No. Well, he just said you weren't coming back, that's all.
Jeff, don't you think I would have told you if I'd have known?
Yeah. Yeah, of course I... He can't stop treating me like a kid, you know? Well, it's about time he bloody well learnt.
Well, I suppose he's just trying to protect you.
From what? I mean, I'm perfectly capable of choosing my friends. If I want to have a relationship with you in any way I want, then it's my business, it's not his.
Well, I guess I can see his point of view.
What the hell with his point of view? This is my life he's interfering with. Oh, it's got to stop.
Oh, Jeff, if you...
Look, no excuse. He blamed you, right? Oh, God, he almost had me blaming you. Well, it's just not fair. Oh, look, I'm sorry. I should have seen all this before.
Oh, no, it doesn't matter. It was my fault. I guess I felt a bit guilty.
Don't. Well, I better go. I've got to have this out with him once and for all.
Listen, Jeff. Please don't be too harsh on your dad.
Don't worry. I'll be seeing you.
Sit down, Clara.
Thank you. I'm afraid this is a little different from our last meeting.
Let's hope it won't be for too long.
Oh, I hope so, Erica. I don't think I could stand it.
Clara, one of the things you'll have to learn is, even though you're only here on remand, there are certain regulations you have to comply with. I'm afraid you'll have to call me Mrs. Davidson while you're in here.
Of course. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's all right. There are quite a few things you'll have to adjust to while you're in here, I'm afraid, but I'm sure you understand.
I'll try.
Good. Just remember this is not a hotel, and there are strict rules which have to be obeyed. We try to be as fair as we can. If you have any real problems and you feel I could help, please don't hesitate to ask.
Thank you. I hope that I haven't put you in an awkward position.
You haven't. Mrs. Jackson tells me you saw what happened to Karen Travers this morning. Would you like to tell me what happened? You have nothing to fear, Clara. I just want the truth.
It was an accident.
I don't believe you.
Oh, it's true. Karen slipped and hit her head.
Are you sure it wasn't with a little help from Nolene Burke?
It was an accident.
You seem to be learning very fast, Clara.
I'm sorry.
You may go. However, should you remember anything about that incident that you think I ought to know, you know where I am.
Yes, Mrs. Davidson.
No, it's no good, Mum. Doesn't fit. I must put on a few more pounds than I thought.
I don't have anything bigger.
No, don't worry. It wouldn't be enough now anyway, not since the police have broadcast that description of me. I'm going to need a whole lot of new gear and a wig. Try and change my appearance.
But how are you going to get it? You don't have any money, and we can't let you have any. We need the little we've saved for the baby.
Well, I wouldn't take it anyway. I owe you enough already.
What are you going to do?
I've got a friend who owes me. So I'd just like to ask you one more favour, Mum.
That's what they all say.
It's what I like about you, Judith Ann. You're all heart. Like I said, Mum, just one more favour.
Of course.
Good. This friend of mine owns a jewellery shop. So I'll give you a note, and she'll give you some money, and I'll be apples. I'll be gone from here, and you won't even know I've been.
Well, can you trust this friend?
Oh, yeah.
Gran, you mustn't.
It'll be all right.
You're already too involved. I'll do it. Be much safer.
No.
She's right, you know. It would be safer. No one would suspect her.
I don't know, Bea. It's all right for me. I've been in trouble, but she's still just a baby.
Well, it's up to you, Mum, but the sooner I get that gear, the sooner I'm out of here. Wouldn't take her a jiffy.
All right, then. But you be careful.
Glad you can make it. What kept you?
I went to see Lynn.
Thought I told you to stay away from her.
It's time you stopped telling me anything.
Now, you listen to me, young
Now, you
Jeffrey.
listen to me for once, Dad.
Don't talk to me like that.
Look, it's time you stop mollycoddling me. I'm not a kid. I'm 22 years old, and it's time you realise that. Now, you sacked Lynn, and I want to know why.
I don't have to answer to you. I'm your father, and I've got your best interests at heart. If I think someone's not right for you, I've got every right to try and do something about it.
No, right. What right have you got to judge her? She's made a mistake. She's serving her time. What more do you want? God, it's people like you with prejudices that make this world stink.
Really? And where would you be if it weren't for me? I've worked my guts out to put you through uni, built up this place by myself so I could leave you something when I've gone. And I'm not going to sit around on my backside, Jeffrey, and see it all go down the drain because of some little jailbird.